Good morning, everyone. I am Sylvia, the Crafty Old Lady. These are all the fabrics that I found at Dollar Tree this weekend. Dobby and I just got back from dropping Bethany off at her day program. She spent the weekend with us, and we watched, we had 2 movie nights because we couldn't get through the whole Wild Robot movie in one night. But I have to say, it is not a movie for little kids. They talk a lot about killing, dying, and eating each other in the very beginning. The rest of the movie, though, was so good. I loved it. I did not love the beginning, though, so if you're feeling like I do, stick with it, because it gets so much better. Anyway, we went to several Dollar Trees over the weekend, because Bethany loves Dollar Tree. And I found all this fabric, and I'm going to combine my last Junk Journal January 2025. I still have fabric and reveal, 29 and 30, reveal and fabric. So I thought, why not use some of this fabric? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the little labels off, and then I'll show you each fabric unrolled. And I'm pretty sure I know which fabric. I love this one, and I love this one. So let's see what they actually look like opened up. So I started out just trying to rip this off like this, and what a pain in the butt that was. And I thought, maybe you have struggled with this also, because I did discover a better way than doing it piece by piece by piece. And I'll show you what I discovered, which may be very ridiculously obvious to some, but wasn't to me. I actually tried cutting it off, and I cut some of the fabric. So what I ended up doing in the rest of them, and this was just all over me like that, and a pain in the butt, I realized that if I went where, it's folded over here, just go in there with a little nick, and then do that, and it'll all pretty much come off in one piece. So that's what I did with the rest of them. And boy, I thought it was going to take me forever doing it like that. But it's working good this way. And now I can show you. I still have some on this one that I got to get off, little bit by little bit. See? It's ridiculous. Let's try it from this side. See, even there it didn't work. But look at how beautiful that fabric is. I'll finish getting that off. You can see how beautiful that fabric is. Ooh, I should have got 2 of these. You may have noticed I did get 2 of these because I knew I was going to love that one. So look how adorable. I love woodland animals, and I love flowers and plants. This is right up my alley. Then we have, oh, there's a piece right there. That might be the one I cut, actually. Some Christmas flannels, or winter flannels. This one. And this is my favorite, the green. I wish I had had some of these when I was making my Christmas and wintry journals. Then we got another one of this. This one. I think actually this is the one I cut. Yeah. See? Right there. Nope, that's not where I cut it. Where did I cut it? I cut it somewhere. Well, anyway, this is another one. This is a nice fall one, I think. Just polka dots. And then we have this pretty one. This is not my favorite. Red is not my favorite like color for journaling, but these two are my favorites. And I think today I'm going to use this one for my prompt of fabric and reveal. You probably can figure out where I'm going with this, but there might be a little more of a surprise than you might think when I reveal what's behind the fabric. Okay, so if you had seen my last video, I put washi tape up here and just to decorate it, but now I realize that I want to use this door, so I need a bigger piece anyway. I feel like I need to cut this with a cutter. What I want to do is put this as my background. Let's see. It might work better this way. I like the polar bear. I wonder if I could put it, I think I can put it on top of the polar bear. Alright, so I think you can probably tell where I'm going with this. But there's still going to be a somewhat of a surprise. So I'm going to mark this where I want to cut it. And down here. And we'll get everything cut straight and glued down. And I think this is going to maybe be one of my favorites. Might just be one of my favorite layouts. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're happy and healthy and staying warm. It's a lot warmer here today. It's in the 20s. It has been in 1 digits and below 0. So we're happy to have it in the 20s. And my husband's sister lives in North Florida, and she told us that she got 10 inches of snow, and that's more than we have. So that's kind of funny. Alright, now we need to make this side just a little straighter. Oh, don't know. Okay, just a teensy bit. I don't want to cut off the doorknobs. Now my original idea was that I would open the door, be able to open the door and see what's inside it, but I found this was basically the only door I could even find, so I am going to cut the center out and put something else on the looking out the window. There will be something else to see. Need to stay on camera. Okay, so we've got getting this door. So do you have a lot of snow where you live, or what's it like where you live? Alright, so I feel like I need a new blade. Okay, so I think you can get where I'm going with this. This is going to be like this. There's going to be something else in the window, and then I'm going to cover it with fabric to reveal what's underneath. I was going to open the door to reveal, but like I said, I can only find a door with a window, so this will just have to be our reveal. Okay, so let's glue this down. I splurged and got some Scotch glue stick that Nicole from Relax Cut Glue swears by. So I'm gonna hope, we'll see, and hope that it works as good for me, because I'm getting a little frustrated with all my glues. It's going on nice and slick. I know that this is going to be used up really quick though. Sometimes Nicole just puts it on the edges and then she puts the cheaper glue in the middle. I might do that, actually. Okay. So I'm going to, I'm going to make like a curtain flip with this. I'm going to go ahead and finish what I was doing with the door, and then it will be a surprise when I come back. Not that it's that big of a deal, but it might be fun. All right, I do need to move up. Okay, be back in a minute. Okay guys, I am ready for the big reveal. As you can see, I didn't use this fabric. Even though this is my favorite, I decided that with the background of the North Pole, this was probably not appropriate fabric. So I thought this was more appropriate, and we will reveal what's underneath. This door is in the middle of the North Pole, and if you go through the door, you'll be in the tropics. I tried to cut out more pine trees, but it didn't work, or palm trees, but I couldn't get it to look good. So anyways, that's the tropics. You go open the door and you go in the tropics, and let me tell you, I screwed up cutting or gluing the door because I wanted to get the water in there, and I realized the first time I put it down, the water wasn't in it. And the glue does work very good because I ripped some of the door pulling it up. So the other glue, I would have been able to just get it right up right away. So I'm thinking that the Scotch glue really is the best glue. So anyway, this was, what was it? 29 and 30, fabric and reveal. I'm just going to go put a 29 and 30 right here, and that concludes Junk Journal January 2025. I thank everybody who has come to watch what I make. I appreciate it so much, and it's been a lot of fun. Now I'm always sad when the challenges are over, but also relieved that I can not worry about getting it done anymore, and also I can put like my personal memory keeping journaling gets kind of pushed to the background when I'm working on Junk Journal January and Junk Journal July. So I always am glad to get back to catching up, on my personal journals. And I will be doing a complete flip through soon on the channel, so feel free to come back, and if you're interested in seeing all of them, if you haven't seen them all yet, they're all down in the playlist Junk Journal January 2025. And if you haven't checked out my free vintage digital downloads available on my Ko-fi page, please do. And that's showing my appreciation to you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you again next time for something else. Bye bye guys, stay warm.